Hi everyone! So today I would like to showcase my creation. This is my diorama for my latest campaign. It was for the Faerie Tale Kingdom Chapter 4 campaign. And this represents the throne room of Snow White, who is now Queen of the Kingdom. She's Queen White. And just to show you some of the features here, I have this golden gate leading inside. I have a nice marble floor. I have these marble walls on the side. They're a little unstable, but they look good. I have these knights. These are Snow White's knights. I have my party members entering over here, and I have this throne. This is her throne. This is Snow White standing here. Red carpet leading up to the raised platform. And if you look behind the throne, you can see this beautiful mural, which actually depicts Snow White when she was rescued and carried off by her handsome prince on a white steed, and underneath are 3 of the 7 dwarfs. So I'm really proud of this. I think it's my best diorama, and I just want to explain how I made this. So the first thing, the easiest part was this gate. This is just a Lego gate that I just happen to have leading in. The red carpet is from a Christmas ribbon used to tie little bows onto gifts. I got that for $1 at the dollar store. The platform is actually, oh, there goes the walls again. Okay, the platforms are actually, or the floor I should say, is actually real flooring that is used in homes. You can get this at Lowe's or Home Depot, and it's basically just a kind of a faux marble look that people use. They stick it on the floor, and it was really cheap. This whole thing only cost $2. So typically people go in there and they'll buy like hundreds of pieces to cover their homes, and I just needed one, so hey, it was good for me. It only cost $2. Of course, up here I have the throne. The throne was made out of Legos. This part I painted gold, and this side I painted gold. And this is actually the top of a perfume bottle that my wife just happened to have. This top here is from a toy that my kids used to have, these pillars. And I just put it in the back, and then I just printed out this picture. I just searched Snow White tapestry on Google, and I found this picture, and I just printed it out and cut it out and taped it to the back. So that was really easy. The Snow White, if you guys are sharp-eyed viewers, will notice that this is actually Queen Amidala from Star Wars. Unfortunately, the company that makes Dungeons and Dragons, they don't really make a lot of miniatures that are not like, wizards or fighters or monsters. They don't make like too many peasants or princesses or people wearing pretty dresses. So it was hard for me to find something. And I actually just happened to have this piece from an old Star Wars Monopoly game that just happened to have Amidala. So I just took it. Originally the figure, it's metallic, it's a metal figure, and I just painted it Snow White colors. Black hair with a blue dress and red and yellow. Okay. Now these knights are actually not Dungeons and Dragons figures. These are actually miniature toys that I bought in London. When I went to the Tower of London, they actually sold them at the store. And they're not actually D&D scale. They're a little bit bigger. This here is like D&D scale. So they're almost the same size. So, you know, so I think they work out. And I black wash them a little bit to give them a little more detail. You can see that they're very nice. I think they work out great for, you know, for having very elegant, royal-looking knights for Snow White's throne room. And the last thing is I'd like to talk about is how I made the marble stairs and the marble walls. And the way I did that is I used Jenga blocks. So I went to Staples. I got these Jenga blocks for $12 at Staples. And then I went to Lowe's and I got a special spray paint. It's a textured spray paint that when you spray it on, it gives it a stone-like texture. So I picked a sandstone spray to give it a nice sandstone texture. And that took a little while because you got to do each side. You got to spray individually and then wait for it to dry. But then the real tricky part was getting the nice marble look. And what I really like about this marble look is that it has a very natural, organic kind of look. It isn't something that we painted on. This is just a very natural kind of swirly patterns, kind of like you might see in real marble. And the way we did that is we got some nail polish, 2 different colors of nail polish. We got purple and gold, and we soaked it in water. And you can actually look this up on YouTube how this is done, and it's really easy and fun. And you just get the nail polish, pour it into the water, and then you just soak the blocks or whatever it is you want to get that marble look. And it's interesting because the nail polish gets this weird sort of sticky web-like substance to it, and it just kind of attaches itself to the blocks, and it creates these natural colored patterns. And when you pull the blocks out, you know, you get something different every time, which is really, really nice. And I really like the way it turned out. I'm really happy with it. And so, yeah, so we did that. And, you know, and every time, you know, you got to put in different nail polish every time or not different, but you got to put in, you know, more nail polish because it just sticks to the block. So that's how I created the marble pattern. And that's how I did the whole set. So I'm really happy with the way it turned out. My players really loved it. They were impressed when I showed this to them. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it.